Hi everyone, it's Mike here again for another year of We Belong. We're going to be getting into the Bible again, and we're going to be learning about a man named Joseph. Now, Joseph is going to show us that even when the world seems crazy and all upside down and the wrong things happen, still, God is in control and God has a plan. And that is fantastic news. So a little bit about Joseph. Joseph was one of 12 brothers. He had a dad named Jacob, and they were all shepherds. They all looked after sheep. Now, Joseph was his dad's favorite son, his favorite. And so one day, Jacob gave to Joseph a coat, a bit like this one. This is my jumper. But even better than this one, because it was beautiful, multicolored coat. It was a really special, wonderful coat. But he didn't give anything nice like that to all his brothers, because Joseph was Jacob's favorite. And one night, when Joseph went to sleep, he had a dream. And he dreamed that all his brothers would bow down to him, that they would come to Joseph as if he was their king. Now, when Joseph went and told all his brothers, they got pretty mad. They were pretty cranky already because he was their dad's favorite, so they were all jealous. They were all jealous of Joseph, that he was their dad's favorite. But now Joseph was telling them that they were all going to bow down to him. And they were a bit mad. Very cranky indeed. And so one day, when Joseph was coming out to see his brothers out in the field while they were looking after their sheep, the brothers talked about killing him. They wanted to kill Joseph and get rid of him. But one of the brothers said, no, instead of killing him, why don't we just sell him into slavery? And so they sold him into slavery. So they sold him, and people took him far away from where they were, all the way to Egypt. And Joseph was a slave over in Egypt. But then they went back to their dad and they took that special coat that Joseph had and they dipped some blood all over it so it looked like he'd been eaten by a wild animal. And Jacob was very sad to have lost his son. And Joseph was very sad to be sent into slavery in Egypt. It's a bit of a sad start, isn't it? But don't worry. Over the course of this whole term, we're going to see that even though this is so sad, and even the story is going to get sadder, God is in control and God is looking after everything. So it's going to be a good news story, even though at the start, we are starting off a bit sad.